My edges ain't never been so laid. Boo! They never been this laid. Hey, I'm trying to be cute, like it's just coming from inside of me. Inside of me. Do you know what I mean? Just like a subtle like, hey, I don't want to take your husband just yet. I'm gonna leave you with him for a bit, then I'm gonna come back and snatch that motherfucker to filth. Do you know what I mean? Are you a boy or girl? Are you a he or a she? I'm confused. What are you? Are you transgender? What up, hunty? Welcome back to Way of Yao. For anybody who is new, make sure to join the family by hitting that subscribe button. And if you don't be hitting that button, I be judging you. And if you're already a part of the family, then welcome back. It's actually Friday today and I realized I have not uploaded. Did promise that I would do a video every single week, and I was like to myself, who's really gonna watch it on a Friday? But I need to get something popping this week, so today is gonna be the day. Let's get into this video and I really hope you guys enjoy it. So usually when I have my hair out, I do like to lay my edges just a little bit. I don't believe in having to lay your edges all the time. Usually if my hair's in bantu knots or any protective style, I'll just leave my edges how the fuck they is. This is the one that I use, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of that in my edges, just a tiny bit. Gonna start off by just putting it just on the surface like that, and then I actually start to sweep it a bit, and some in the front as well. Now what I do is I take my bandana and I literally just tie that around the front, and I tighten it at the back, and then I slip this bit backwards. Yeah, that's about right. Now to get into this face, I'm not going to be using a foundation over the full face. I like to actually mix my concealer in with my foundation. So I'm going to be using the concealer that I like to highlight with, and that is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Beautiful Bronze. And then for the foundation that I'm going to mix in with it, it's going to be the Fenty Beauty, the 490 foundation, the darkest one. Perfect. So while I apply that, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about my life. Since I started doing makeup and, you know, doing what I like to do, wearing heels and whatever else and stuff like that, I've noticed that people often like to ask me this question, and people have also asked me this question on social media, and the question always goes along the lines of, oh, so what does your father think about this? And I always find it quite interesting the way they respond when I actually answer their question. And the answer is that he doesn't have a problem with it. He's never really had a problem with what I do. If I was to go home in a, you know, pair of tracksuit bottom and top, he's gonna act in the same way as though I'd come in with heels or a motherfucking dress. I mean, I don't wear a dress, but just for an example, you know, regardless of what I wear or present, he isn't gonna treat me any differently. And I feel as though when people ask me this question, they always want to hear something negative. They expect to hear something negative, and so they almost like, I don't know, it's almost as though they go straight to your father because, you know, they expect a black father to, you know, disown their child, or my dad doesn't love me, or my dad hates me, or I had to move out. Yeah, there are a lot of black fathers who are very accepting, and a son wearing makeup doesn't fucking matter. Like, I feel as though the second I tell people, oh yeah, he doesn't have a problem with it, they suddenly lose interest in the conversation. In fact, there was one time where this person asked me, I can't even remember who the person was, but I remember they asked me, oh, what does your dad think about it? Oh, I remember who this bitch is now. Anyways, my neighbour. So she asked me, oh, what does your dad think about it? And when I had nothing negative to say, she then said, oh, so what does your brother think about it? Because I know he's not into that sort of thing. He doesn't accept that sort. And no, he's fine. He's completely fine with it. And when I told her that, it's almost as though it burst her bubble, and it's almost as though she was no longer interested in the conversation. And I have a friend, and whenever like people ask him, oh, so what does your family think about it, and he does say something negative, it's as though they're feeding off that, and they're thriving off it, like, oh really, oh that's sad, so how long have you so then there's a reel of questions or people wanting to, I don't know, it's almost as though they're feasting off the negativity. Like, if things don't go well for you, it's like, oh, then they want to know all about it. But if, you know, if in my case, like, my dad doesn't give a fuck, like, it really doesn't matter, then, oh, the conversation gets locked off, like, they don't they're not interested in the conversation anymore, do you know what I mean? And they're like, no way, that's not possible. Your dad's from the Caribbean, like how is he so accepting? Like, why does it need to be, oh, he's throwing me out or some shit? That's not the case. Accept it. Accept that's just not how it is. Do you know what I mean? And it doesn't have to be like that. You shouldn't expect that of a parent, because if a parent is actually a parent, that's your child, then they're supposed to stay by that child. You shouldn't be surprised. Oh wow, he really stayed by you. Wow, that's so weird. that's you know, that's such an abstract thing to do. Staying by your child. Never heard of anything like that. Like really, bitch? Like really? I just feel as though people often like to dig. People just love to fucking dig for something negative. Sorry baby girl, you won't be getting it over here, bitch, ha! And now I just want to talk a little bit about how it is to live the life of Yao. And you know, all of those crazy colourful looks that I do on Instagram, I walk out the house with that as well. Like, as I said, I go to work and I wear looks like that. All the time, there seems to be some sort of a reaction. Like, people just can't, people just, you know, won't just let it go. Just live your life, boo. You don't gotta give two fucks about what I'm doing. Like, one thing that I'm getting fucking sick of, I mean, I'm learning to kind of, you know, just move past it, because I know it's a thing that I can't really stop, is people basically deciding that they have the right to, you know, just be sitting across from you and just taking pictures or videoing and stuff like that. Especially when you're on the fucking train and there's like a, you know, the reflection of the mirror behind them, of the window, sorry, behind them, and you can see yourself on their phone in the reflection. Oh, that shit fucking gets to me. Now that that's nicely blended out, I'm gonna set my highlighted areas with a mixture of my Laura Mercier medium deep powder and my Ben Nye Sienna powder. By the way guys, I don't know if any of you are based in London, but you can actually get Ben Nye in London. You can get it from a shop called Precious About Makeup. You can also get it from a shop called, I think it's Makeup Guru Emporium or Makeup Emporium Guru, some shit like that. You can get it in those two places, and I went to Precious About Makeup yesterday to get the powder, and I literally had to travel all the way to West Acton. Like, can you imagine? Because they used to be based in Shepherd's Bush. I don't know why the fuck they moved where they were based. Like, West Acton, bitch, really, for fucking face powder. But you know, I did it because it was worth it. Oh, my birthday is next month. I turn 21 on January the 9th. So, you know, make sure to leave some nice little birthday wishes and stuff like that. Make me feel cute or whatever. Yeah, but how are you guys feeling about Christmas? Christmas is coming up. Christmas is so near. And you know what? I ain't bought fucking shit. I know what my dad wants, so I'm gonna get him that. But everybody else hasn't told me what they want, so I guess I'm just gonna have to maybe guess. So what I actually did yesterday was I used my contour powder to set the perimeters of my face, and I actually really liked it. So I'm just gonna take this big brush, just gonna be dipping it in there, and, you know, setting the rest of my face. I just like to dust up powder even where I've highlighted as well. It just helps it to blend in a lot more seamlessly. And besides, I don't like my highlight to be too bright anymore. I know that in some previous videos, I'd be looking a motherfucking hot mess, I'm not gonna lie. My contour just be so bloody sharp. It just was not cute. And I don't know, I just thought I looked the baddest. I just thought I was like that bad bitch. But really, I did not look cute at all. Also guys, I've noticed that like people just can't seem to understand whether I'm a boy or a girl. And if you have a look in the comments of my YouTube videos, you will see people just constantly saying, are you a boy or girl? Are you a he or a she? I'm confused. What are you? Are you transgender? And bitch! It's got nothing to do with you. Now for my highlighter, I have been hanging on to this for dear life. This is my favourite highlighter in the world. I've bought so many highlighters now and I cannot find anything that is quite like this, and you're thinking, what the fuck? It's a Primark highlighter, and for me it's the most natural highlighter I've been able to find. It suits best on my skin, for something natural that's not just gonna be popping in your face. I just want something that's gonna, you know, look a little bit more like a glow from within, more like a skin type of glow. It's literally everything. Like, if I just want like a natural little, like, hey, I'm trying to be cute, like, it's just coming from inside of me. Inside of me. Do you know what I mean? Just like a subtle like, hey, I don't want to take your husband just yet. I'm gonna leave you with him for a bit, then I'm gonna come back and snatch that motherfucker to filth. Do you know what I mean? Guys, I'm not even gonna lie, I do feel as though I swear way too much. In my day-to-day life, I swear too much and I feel as though I'm taking that onto YouTube as well. So I think that I just generally need to stop swearing in my day-to-day life, and hopefully it will automatically filter onto my YouTube as well, and I'll kind of just stop swearing generally, because I don't think it's good. I'm actually living for that, like living, you know what I mean? You know when you just live, that's how much I be living, baby girl. So now for my gloss, I'm going to be using number 17 Ginger Snap from NYX Professional Makeup. I literally love a gloss at times like this. Oh, they're really looking juicy, I'm not mad about that. Very natural for me, very, very natural, and I am here for it. I'm here for it, bitch. I'm here for it. But while I'm getting into the hair, I'm gonna talk a little bit about a new topic. This literally took me by surprise, took me by fucking storm when I saw the Motorsport video. Oh my God. So first of all, I saw a couple of clips on people's Instagrams. They were posting little videos of it. I first saw a clip of Nicki, and when I told you, like, she has slayed and taken my life. She has snatched these edges. She is a fucking queen. I just don't understand. Like, I was actually like, what? When I saw those pink braids down to the floor, I was like, Nicki ain't come. She did not come to play with no hoe. Cardi, she came with a little something, but Cardi more looked like she was grateful to be there. She looked like she's still new to the scene. Nicki came through like, this is nothing. I'm gonna come serve you guys with motherfucking braids, serve you guys with butt, with ass, with body, with figure 8, figure nuts, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna leave. That's what she did. She been did that. So I literally just undo my bantu knots to begin with. Just let it hang low. I'm gonna do another hair video pretty soon because my hair has grown a bit. I mean, it has gotten a little bit thinner because I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing a little bit too much heat, so it has gotten a bit thinner, but it has grown in length. So I'm literally just untwisting the hair. Let me just take off my bandana now. Ooh, these edges are looking, ooh, they're feeling laid. So I literally just pass my fingers through it a little bit. I'm not trying to pull out all the curls. I literally just let it hang down like so. Wow, these edges actually, I don't know if you guys are actually seeing this, but they actually laid the fuck down. Like, my edges ain't never been so laid. Boo, they never been this laid. I hope you're living for this. And if you know me, if you know Mother Yao, you know she likes to accessorize a little bit. And I do understand that, especially if you see me like this, you might think it's a girl, you might be confused like, what even is it? I do understand that, I do get it. So, you know, even me looking at myself, I'm questioning myself. Do I got a dick or a pussy? Like, I don't even know. I'm gonna add my septum as well. This septum is not real. I know that sometimes you guys see me with the septum and you're like, is that real? No, baby girl, it's fake. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that one's from Primark, literally. So many of the like jewels I get is so affordable and cheap, but it still does the job and gives you that, you know, that kind of bad bitch look that I'm going for. And then the favourite piece that I have is actually this piece that I got from Nasty Gal. Literally amazing. Should I be saying Nasty Gal or Nasty Gal? Are you want me to see it? So it's literally like this little piece here, like fucking gorgeous. Everybody's been like asking me where it's from and stuff like that, and I always tell them it's from Misguided, but it's actually from Nasty Gal. You guys will know the secret, but these bitches are getting the lie. Also, I want to show you guys this neck piece that I got. I don't really think I'm gonna wear it with this outfit, but it is absolutely gorgeous. It's stunning. So it has 3 different buckles on this side, and then 3 different straps. Just gonna pop that through. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. If you did, then make sure to hit that like button, and if you're not already subscribed, you've been judged by now. Like, you've had a couple of minutes, you know, to get that shit popping or whatever. So make sure to subscribe, and all my social medias will be in the description box, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.